You're que lo why. It's your boy J Flow. You get me? A little late, but we here now. Que, my bro. Feel me? To my side, Cookie. You get me? And Freddie P. We got the guest today, Ale. Feel me? Talk to me. What we talking about, bro? I'm ready. I'm on hot. What we doing?
We're talking about head of households right now.
What about the head of the household?
What's your definition of the head of the household?
My definition of the head of the household is you're the foundation. You definitely got to provide, for me, financially. You see what I'm saying? But in other households, maybe they put the money not as a priority, and maybe who dedicates the most time to the family. You see what I'm saying? But to me, it's definitely money. In today's society, like, it's definitely money. Like, whoever's the breadwinner, that's the
Whoever makes the most bread? Because if you both make bread.
Exactly. See what I'm saying? Like, if y'all both make six figures, at that point you gotta decide who's the head of the household.
I gotta be 6
But why? What if
Because
you
in
make?
today's economy, local,
No,
60K.
no.
But what
I'm
if you
saying-
don't
I'm
make
saying-
6 and the other one makes 5?
Yeah. What if you make
Then-
80 and she make 80?
Who's the head
I
of
mean,
the
then,
household?
the head of the household.
then we're the same, but if
He's
if
wild.
she
It's
make-
like,
wait,
So
what
there's
do you
no
mean
head.
I'm
So there's no head.
nah, they got
There's
to
no
do
head
that
of the
on as
household.
well.
What are you talking about?
No, the head of the household is who you decided to be, but for me, it's gonna be whoever makes the most.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? But it doesn't have to be male or female, but
Whoever
definitely.
makes the most money.
Yeah, because you're taking on the most responsibility. You see what I'm saying? So, for example, like, I feel like the head of the household should pay the rent, maybe like utilities, and then the other person, if they make less, you should cover expenses as far as the target runs, the extracurricular activities, and so on and so forth.
Gotcha.
But when we talking the head of the household, like, that's the head honcho. That's who sits. Not to get crazy, but that's who sits.
At the head of the
Where
table.
Jesus sat at the table. Like, you get me.
Yo.
You gotta bring that
Wow.
Skrilla, like, you gotta bring that breach because
He said Jesus.
Yeah. Jordan.
it's a dinner table. Everybody
Got
gets
your
at
mic
the
on,
dinner
right?
table.
Yeah. Alright, can I get your perspective? Because you're also a woman in this conversation.
I feel
And
like
you have a different view.
I feel like it is tough because women make the same amount as y'all, if not more. So I feel like it's difficult, but I do agree that I feel like, at least personally with how I grew up, I feel like the head of the household is the person that manages the household, just because like you're the one that's there all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hold on, sorry to interrupt you. So you feel like the head of the household would be male or female, whoever's the ones maintaining the house per
Yeah.
se, or the one that's bringing in the bread, like
Whoever's
bringing in-
managing the house.
I feel like it is whoever's managing the house because like
that would be the head of the household.
Let's say God forbid, the breadwinner. Well, let's say the person that's managing the house goes away. What is the breadwinner going to do? Like, y'all don't know where things are.
That's a fact.
And I feel like that says
Not even
something
about
in
that.
regards to,
That's a very good point.
like, because if one person has to leave, who's going to be the person that's going to pick up a torch and really be able to carry it well? I feel like that should be the person who's the head of the household.
But with that same point, if you have a spouse or a partner that stays at home and doesn't get money, like, let's say, for example, you have a relationship, right? That you split it 50-50. One is strictly financially bringing in the money, paying the bills, and then the other one is doing the chores, the due diligence of the home. Do you feel like if the breadwinner says, "Hey, I'm done. Like, I'm not coming over," like, you can, you're gonna maintain the house and all that, but for how long? Because you still gotta pay the bills. And what if the mortgage or whatever, or the car insurances is way too high for you? Can you still maintain the vehicle, the house, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot.
Well, the thing
I
is
feel
that
like
for you,
people
the
do-
head of the household is whoever brings the money. Like,
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying to
you
your
don't
point.
need money to be the head of the household.
But
I
that's what I'm
agree.
trying to. No, but hold on,
I
though, because
agree.
what she is trying to say is basically you have two people, right? You have one that has money, you has one that maintains the whole house. If the one that maintains the whole house steps out the picture, the person with the money, all they have is money, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's essentially what you're saying. So I'm saying flip that.
Okay.
So now if the person that maintains the home doesn't have the money to cover, the house, the car, the insurances, what are you gonna maintain? You see what I'm trying to say? Because
So,
at some point, if you're not bringing in that same type of money, let's say your overhead, right, is 15,000 or 10,000, whatever it costs to run that house, right? the person that's maintaining the home doesn't bring in that 10,000, can you still maintain the same car, live in the same area, have the same? You see what I'm saying? You're not gonna live the same life. It's gonna.
I mean, I feel like in today's economy, I feel like honestly, having someone stay at home is not that common. Like, I feel like people have to depend on their partner and vice versa in order to afford kids, in order to afford insurance and vacation and things like that.
No,
Like, I think that, unfortunately, like, people have to be able to carry both. And that's the reason why I feel like the partnership's so important, because I know, like, me growing up, both my parents worked. And my mom still came home and cooked and did all those things. So she was bringing in money, but she was also cooking and making sure clothes were clean, my extracurriculars, my homework was done, all those things. And she worked late hours, but she did both. And I feel like my dad, if he was put in that position, he would be able to do the same. Like, I feel like as a parent, as a responsible parent, you need to be able to do the same. You need to be able to make sure that regardless of whatever happens, both parties will be able to provide for their family, regardless. Because I feel like that's a partnership.
No, and you're 100% right. But to my point, for example, the reason why when the question was asked to me, I felt like the breadwinner is the head of the household is because if I was put in that situation where I had to pick left or right, and one side is the one with the money and the other side is just I'm very well organized and very well at maintaining and doing the day-to-day, I'd rather get the money. Because again, if you don't have no money, what are you gonna maintain?
But I feel like,
and this is my, you know what I mean? Like this is how I see it. Because for example, if we go to the IRS, right? When you file taxes, you file head of household. No, we're talking real shit. Because again, I keep trying to tell you, for example, right? If you have a man and a woman that split up, the woman does, bro, I'm talking about everything, cook, laundry, whatever, right? She just
and
split
works,
from this man.
and works.
Yeah, no, and works, right? But she doesn't make the same type of money as him. He can still maintain that house. It's not gonna look the same. It's not gonna feel the same because she's the one that makes it a home.
But
he can
I
still.
mean, she's still literate. She can get a job.
Yeah.
But again though, but to me though, breadwinner is the one that makes the head of the household is the one that makes the most for that specific reason because you're able to maintain more. You're more of a sure shot to keep this ship afloat. Because I feel like life is just a journey. We're all in the open sea of life. You see what I'm saying? We're all just trying to stay afloat, regardless of how that may look to anybody. Because again, for example, for me, it makes more sense for my partner to stay at home because it costs less. Whereas if she was to go to work, remember in the last episode, my point was I got to get a nanny. And I miss these key moments. You see what I'm saying? Whereas she's home, she clues me in on what's going on. She FaceTimes me. You know what I mean? Like, it's a little different, like, with the nanny. But that's the thing. Everybody has to choose what their 50-50 is.
So who's the head of household in your house?
Me. Again, it depends on what you're talking about. Because, again, if we're talking maintaining the household and paying for vacations and stuff, talk to me, right? Expenses and stuff like that, talk to me. Listen, you want to talk about my kid's shoe size, their favorite color, what are they picky and not picky about, their latest cartoon, her. Bro, when people hit me up for Christmas, that they be like, yo, so what your daughter's into? Listen, YouTube. I don't know, you feel me? Her mom could tell you specifically, no, she's into this, she's into, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, like, in my relationship, she makes it the home, but I provide the house. I provide, so I would consider myself the head of the household.
I feel like that's something that you as a father should also be considerate of. Me personally, as a friend,
being considerate of all like knowing the shoe sizes.
Yeah,
and stuff.
Those certain things. You know what I'm saying?
No, and you're right.
That's you knowing your child and being a father for that child. Like, let's say your girl, God forbid, you know what I'm saying? Like, something happens where, you know what I'm saying, she can't do those things that you said that she does, and you're the head of the household. So now you have to
fill in her shoes.
Bring in the income plus fill in those shoes.
Bro, let me tell you a little story, right?
Because I'm gonna tell you this, like, because nowadays women do both those roles.
No, and you're 100. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're 1,000% right. Because check this out. There was one day, I'm at home with my daughter, right? She steps away for whatever reason. She has something to do. We get invited to the Bronx Zoo. Dressing her, everything fly, pack the bag. I'm lit, right? The final moment, I'm at the end zone. I'm good, right? I gotta do her hair.
I knew it.
I gotta do her hair.
I knew it, son.
Yo, I kept trying to just put all the hair back with the ponytail. Shorty crying. She don't want that. She looking like Tarzan. I'm like, I'm wild. Then, yo, for some reason, I can't get it straight. I can't get the focal point right on the back of the bean. Like, I'm wilding. Like, yo, bro, I FaceTime my girl. Like, yo, I don't know what to do, bro. Shorty said, brush all her hair, bring it to the middle, and then just keep spinning till it turned into a cinnamon bun. Cinnabon gotta fuck with me, you heard? Her hair was looking fire. Get me. Get me. No, so you're 1,000% right, bro.
Oh my
because that, like, and it's true, and that's something that I slack on because of the fact that I work crazy. Like, look, I was late today, bro. Like, I be working 16, 17 hours a day. But these are the things that we were saying in the last episode that men feel guilty of. For example, when somebody asks me my daughter's shoe size, right? I play it off. I ask her mom, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, damn, I don't know her shoe size.
Gotcha.
I do pay for the shoes, but I don't know the shoe size. I don't know what she's into because I'm missing out on, you know what I mean? But I'm
On those-
providing
yeah,
a certain
yeah,
life,
yeah.
and I have to keep reminding her of that.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, like, role switch, you know, all the time.
Yo, so I want to say something before we go on to the next thing. I feel like a lot of men nowadays, including myself, we're so focused on giving our child what our father didn't give us that we miss all those moments. We don't look at all those things. We don't focus on the small things. That, oh, my father was never able to give me this, so I'm going to work hard to give my daughter that or my son that. We're just focused on working so we could give everything our father didn't give us. Which we got to step back and, like he said, be there for knowing the fucking clothes size, the shoe size. I remember with like Jay, bro, when my daughter was first born, Axon, we linked up for lunch. We went to Carter's every day for lunch, bro, buying her clothes because I was hyped. For me, at that moment, I knew her size for everything. Right now, I
Yeah.
probably don't, you know. But I just feel like us as fathers, we gotta continue that like joy we have at the beginning. Just
Keep the same energy.
keep the same energy all the way.
No, that's a fact.
Because I feel like all fathers have that joy at first, and once they get older, you're so focused on giving them more that you forget to be there for that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure he was hype about his kid's first step,
Yeah.
but were you there the first time he ran? You know what I mean? You were so focused on the first step, but you didn't worry about the other steps. You know, and I just feel like fathers nowadays, we just got to keep that same energy from the beginning to the end, and not focus on what our dad didn't give us before, but just focus on what we could give to them now. But we got to finish up soon. I wanted to talk about.
I know.
Because the
she
last
gonna
time, I
say
already
Yeah,
know about
last
the spicy.
topic.
About to get
Because
hot.
we be
I already
ending
know.
crazy.
Last
I
topic.
know.
Last episode
Don't
was wild.
listen. I don't know how to word it properly. Don't hang me for this. This is just a question I really want to ask you
Aight.
as a woman, and then the men.
He's gonna get canceled.
Jordan too.
So
And
watch how you
Jordan.
answer.
Right? Is it crazy, right, for you to ask your current partner that you're starting a family with
Oh my god.
to put the family she came from second and the family she's creating first, vice versa, men or female?
To prioritize the
Yeah,
family.
this is not. It's not. Don't worry. Like, forget about them. But it's more of we come first. This household comes first before everybody else.
Before
is
the
that-
family she comes from.
This is
I'm-
the
I'm-
partnership.
I comprende.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So we will go in order. We don't have a lot of time left for. But,
I want to go this way. I want to go this way. I
all
want to go
right,
this
Jordan, what do you think?
I feel like that's fine. Because here's my thing. I feel like as a couple, whenever we walk out of the door, we good. Even if we're not good, whoever asks, we good. It's not your business if we're not good. We're always
100%.
going to be good. And I feel like that also extends to the fact of like when I'm not in the room, if someone's talking shit about me, you need to check them. Because if someone talks shit about you, I'm going to check them too. Because they shouldn't feel comfortable talking about your partner ever.
In front
At
of
least in a negative context.
Yeah, of course.
So I feel like it's fine because I think your home unit has to be good, like immediately. Because if it's not, temptation's gonna come, and that can come in all different forms, and then you're not gonna be as strong as you need to be. So I would honestly prefer, like, if we're making a decision about our child, peace and love to your mama, but I'm gonna need her to.
Fall back.
She gotta step to the side.
She not.
I
You
feel
know,
it.
like I feel
I
like
feel it.
This
you
is
know.
A and B.
yeah,
Yeah.
I feel it. No.
So
What do you
initially,
think?
when I read the text message that you sent me, I thought it was like completely like isolating yourself or separating yourself from your family.
Oh no.
So thank you for clarifying.
That sounds like
But-
abuse.
Because I was.
No, yeah, that's
No,
no.
Now you gotta
No,
get
no.
the details.
It's
I was
just
gonna
that-
go off, right?
No.
It's just that the current family, well, the family you came from comes second, and
I think we shouldn't say first, second, whatever. I think, when you start a new family, obviously that should be the focus, because you're building, right? You're getting to know each other. You're building on your family, so that should be the primary focus, as opposed to the family that you already know, you grew up with, and that those relationships are already established. So I think building your new family should be a priority. So that's my opinion.
I mean, I might definitely ask this because I found myself before where I was, I want to say putting my family that I came from first, but listening to them when it came to my household.
You was letting them influence heavy.
Yes, and I feel like that happens a lot in
Yes.
in every relationship, not just
It
mine,
does.
and vice versa with the men's family and with the female's family as well.
It does happen a lot, and that's why you have to kind of sort of prioritize your relationship and make sure that relationship is solid, because you're gonna get it not only from family members but even friends,
Yeah.
that may not know your girl or they may not know you, and everybody has something to say. So I think you guys need to that relationship needs to be solid. So that
But-
anybody that
Yeah.
comes in to try to penetrate can penetrate.
But even that, I feel like when I was to say like a statement like that, or try to even say something like, "Yo, your brother, your sister, your mother, your dad don't know us, don't know what we have," is but you can't talk about them like that.
Because it sounds like an attack.
Exactly. That's what a lot of people might take it as far. I'm talking about as me, because if at the moment, if she would have pressed me about it, I probably would have felt like that. I would have felt like attacked towards my family without realizing, this is my family first, and that, you know what I mean? Like,
Is that after having kids or just like in general?
I feel like once you feel like established, like this is like long term, like this is my future right here.
Yeah.
Like I see me and her going all the way with it.
Yeah.
Not just a girlfriend, but somebody you see yourself like this is wife right here.
Yeah, it's future.
You know what I mean? What do you feel?
I mean, yeah, definitely. In my opinion, bro, I feel like you should definitely focus on the family that you chose to build, because it's like a plant. You know what I mean? Like you're planting a seed, you gotta water it. It takes a lot of effort and stuff. I feel like if you keep running away to go to, the family that you came from, to solve issues, to whenever they need you, you're always available. I feel like you're not gonna give, your main family enough attention that one of the days you might leave and come back and they're not there, because they're gonna get tired of, yo, bro, but we feel like we come second. Not to say that, if your family has something emergent and nothing's going on with your main family, of course you gotta be there. But you don't gotta be there for every little thing. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
You don't, if Fulano lost a job or Fulano whatever, like, okay, cool. Like, yo, listen, I send them a text, make sure you're good, that's it. But there's people that will, like, leave in the middle of the night, like, go to their house and make sure that they, like, nah, you're doing too much. You definitely gotta focus and put the efforts in the family that, you chose to come together and make, because as like she said, like, you gotta be solid. You gotta have a strong foundation so that all these little opinions don't really affect what's going on. Because again, like, for example, in my relationship, a lot of people will say like, oh, your girl just stays at home and she does this and that, but then they don't understand, like, we chose that. She makes it a home, she makes it you can't let outsiders influence what you got going on, because again, you guys are choosing to make this happen. And for example, like how you said, right, like with kids, I feel like when you're at the dating stage is one level, but when you have a kid, it's like, yo, we're locked in. Like, now we need to, like, see eye to eye and raise this human being and be there for him. And because, for example, me and my girl could argue, right? Like, yo, bro, we're not talking for 3 days. My daughter gets hurt with it.
Yeah,
We
that's
gotta
what I'm
ma-
saying. Like,
you know what
that's
I'm
why I want
saying?
to clarify. Like, was it before having kids or like?
Definitely, it as the time progresses, like, let's say you've been with a girl for 3-4 years, it starts to get more and more, like, she starts putting,
Because I know
you start pulling her more
yeah,
towards
yeah,
this
yeah.
way, and you start, like, creating your own island. Once you have a kid, it's over. It's like, nigga,
Yeah, because
you a
kids
country,
change
like,
a lot of things.
you feel me? Like, when you pull up for Christmas, nigga, you pulling up you, your girl, and your child. Like, when you walk in through the door,
Yeah.
you guys are a unit.
Yeah.
So you gotta move as such in society. You can't let, let's say your mom don't like your girl. She don't cook. She don't do. Shorty probably work all day, or maybe you don't like her cooking, or maybe she tell you straight up, nobody told me how to cook. You know what I mean? She
Well,
probably
maybe that's none of your business. If it works for you, If it works for you.
It
Bro,
does,
even
but at
that-
the same time, remember,
even that,
something like that
like,
coming from your moms though is very.
even that.
You know how
so-
many relationships broke up because your mom be like, bótala, or nah, she's not
Bro,
good. Like,
so
you know what I'm saying?
even to what you're saying, right? It's to what she said and what Jordan said. If your family feels like your household comes first, they won't be comfortable to talk shit about your partner in front of you.
That's a fact.
They won't be comfortable,
Definitely
bro.
not because they know you guys are a unit.
Exactly.
They're like, oh, nah, he's
That's
what I'm
he's
saying.
one of them. So
Yeah, like
That's
yo,
a fact.
he's not gonna side with us, or she's not gonna side with us. She's gonna side with like their partner, no matter if they wrong or not.
And I kind of feel like that shouldn't even be a thing. Like, why do I need to side with you just because you related to me?
But it comes down to
But it
that.
I feel you. No, I feel you. No, I
happens.
feel you. I
Yo,
feel you. I feel you,
family
I
be
feel you.
toxic,
Yeah,
It,
too,
yeah,
it
like-
happens,
Yeah,
bro.
family
yo,
do
sometimes
that.
they,
Toxic.
sometimes they don't even
And-
like what you got going on.
Bro,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
certain family members will put it as plain as sight. Yo, you picking her over us.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
bro,
that's
we're
a
not
fact.
picking
No,
her
they'll
over
put you in that predicament.
Yeah.
Or they'll tell you like, yo, come over to my house, believe your girl. What?
That's what I'm saying.
Then you go back
You're
home. Now you on the
invited, but
couch.
she's not.
Yeah,
Yeah, like-
crazy.
That's crazy.
and
That's
certain people would, oh, but that's my family. Oh, but fuck, this is my mom. Like I can't. Nah,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
like
yeah,
you my mom, I know I love you, but if my partner not invited, if my kid not invited, I'm not going.
Boundaries.
You can still visit your mom without.
No, yeah, no, obviously,
If
but
they don't
I'm
get
saying-
along, keep
No,
it
but I'm saying like if there's like a special event, and like she was like, yo, come through, but your kids, your girl can't come.
you gotta make that stance.
Yeah, like nah.
You gotta put the flag down. Like, nah, we ain't going.
Certain people be like, bro,
you ain't
bro,
invite
that's
the
my
whole
mom.
country,
I
so
have
we
to
ain't
go.
pulling up. You get
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
So funny.
So
He said put the flag down.
Nah, I
Yo.
definitely think.
Gotta plant the flag.
I definitely think like the household that you're creating comes first. 100%. Like that's something like you put it like the family that you were raised in, that's already there. That was already established once you were born, you know what I'm saying? But the family that you creating, that's you're putting work into that, you know what I'm saying? You're not putting into work into the family that you were born into, you know what I'm saying? Like you were already raised in there, you grew up on that. But like the family that you're starting to build, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that should definitely come, like that should be your main priority, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if your family feels some type of way, you know what I'm saying? There's certain moments where I have to like tell like my cousins and stuff like, yo bro, like I can't go to this and that because I got this and this going on with my girl, you know what I'm saying? Like
of course.
I don't care how it might be really important to you, but like I don't feel like that's that important for me to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's a wedding, bro, for 100%, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? I'm that's
That
I
nigga
feel like
there
that's
for that nigga there for the free drinks and food. Stop
That's a
playing,
fact.
nigga.
That's a fact.
like I'm just being 100. Like if it's something that I feel like I need to be there, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if I feel like if it's important enough that I feel like I should be there as someone as your family and someone that you consider as close to you,
Yeah.
definitely gotta do it. But if I feel like, bro, like anybody could be there, like you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
no, I
like
feel it.
then, bro, I love you, bro. Like I'll come to my crib, I'll make it up to you. Or we go out another date, you know what I'm saying? Like I got you, bro. But
Nah,
not
bro,
for that.
That's a fact.
Bro, I think truly like the family you come from helps you build your character and gives you the morals that you need to later on execute and build your family. You feel me? Like you have to eventually leave the nest.
yeah,
You gotta,
That's right.
bro, your family being good or bad could influence how you do your family good or bad. You know what I mean? Like you could come from a bad family and be like, I don't want that for mine.
my family
And have one of the great families. You see what I'm trying to say? So it's like, for example, me, like I stay away from drama, bro. I got no time for no drama. I'm not in no group chats. I'm not in none of that. I'm outside
Yeah,
acting.
but niggas are like in 10 group chats.
Negative.
Because I'm in
Negative.
all 10 of them.
Negative.
But I.
Nah, but our group chats, we not, it's not drama, my
cap
nigga.
right there, cap
It's not
right
drama,
there,
you heard?
cap.
Nah, no cap in my rap, you heard? We outside.
Okay, Drizzy.
I'm not saying
Ah,
I gotta relax.
Yo, son, we definitely got to finish up, though.
Bro, they gonna kick us out of
Yo,
here.
look, yeah, because last episode was crazy.
Yo, last episode was 3 hours, bro. They sent us a fine. I don't know. Crazy.
Yo,
Wow.
but
A fine for one.
Because we go over the time, we go over the clock. You feel me? we be wilding like. It's
yo,
crazy.
so
we go overtime.
before we leave, anything you want to say? Cookie? Little message out to the people?
Why you putting me on the spot?
Man,
Right now?
Hey,
I'm
word,
about to go.
I'm waiting for a message.
Nah,
Like,
he
With a-
knows, he
with a
knows
name like
exactly
Cookie.
why he said that.
I want to know
He
too.
knows
What's
exactly
up? You gotta
why he
say
said
that.
that.
Yo,
Everybody.
Cookie, you heard?
What?
She said, where
With a
the name
name-
Cookie come from?
Because
With
the
a name
cookie
like
crumbles, bye. That's just how the cookie crumbles. I
Yo,
wanna
this
put
nigga
it
had the
right there.
Oreo sleeves in like first
Hey.
grade. Chill.
Hey. I just want to say, my episode from Power came out today.
Chill.
Yeah.
Get me out of here.
Go tune in.
Doing big things over here. You
I
heard?
appreciate everybody that worked on that show. Thank you everybody that hit me up today. I'm probably getting mad messages. That's why my phone been buzzing the whole time. But
Yo, you
yeah,
famous, loco? You famous?
nah. I told this to Sonny. I'm not famous.
I
bro.
know
I'm not-
somebody that
I
works
wouldn't
on
know
TV.
from all them screens.
I
I
know
know
somebody
famous
that
people.
works on TV.
I know famous
Cookie,
people.
I know
I'm
you,
not
Cookie.
famous.
Yo, bro, I know somebody from Power. Y'all gotta relax.
I
No.
They recorded him on the same camera that they recorded Ghost and Tommy. Chill out. They ain't even clean the lens, my nigga. Same camera. Stop playing, boy.
Yo, nah, that's funny, son.
I appreciate that though.
Yo, bro,
Good
salute
looking
to you,
out.
bro. That's amazing, bro.
Good looking, man.
Shout out to Cookie though, son.
Look at me for the next 4 episodes. Actually, I'll be there.
También. Oh yeah, he outside. Red
yeah,
carpet.
yeah.
Next time we come and rolling out the red carpet, y'all gotta relax. We stars. Yo, when the shades come on, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yo, salute to you, my brother. That's what's up, bro.
Mr. J Flow, you want a message for the people?
Listen, for all elite transport services, holla at your boy Flow Logistics Inc. You get me? Yo, bro, listen. Anybody could transport point A to point B. We do logistics solutions. You get me?
Nah,
And
he's wild.
just in case y'all forgot, disclaimer: we don't give a fuck. Get me?
Listen, all I gotta say is, don't let your family fuck up what you have at home.
Facts.
Know what I mean, Ali, you want to say anything, Jordan?
Nah.
So I just want to say thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely.
And the message I want to give is to respect each other, love each other, and continue to build.
Hopefully, we're able to have you again.
Yo,
Take us
more
out.
money, more life.
Facts. We out of here.
Amen.
Perfect.